Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome again back to the channel. My name is Makueni. Today I'm in Makueni, in Makueni ward here with Mr. Denish. Karibu, Mr. Denish.
Karibu sana huku Makueni.
Asante sana. Yeah, so we are here guys. We want to walk around and at least be able to show you some of the and what he is doing and how he has been able to maintain this and achieve this in the agricultural sector. For those who are watching for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Please leave a comment on the comment section. Anyway, karibu to the channel. Karibu to our, let me welcome you to our channel.
Yes.
Karibu to Makueni's channel. Yes, so I have some few questions. Maybe we are going to, before we start, introduce yourself and also tell us more about what you are doing.
Yeah. So my name is Dennis Mwoki. I'm the CEO and the founder Ripe Grow Enterprises, which is a farm located in Makueni ward in Makueni County. And basically we are promoting agriculture and especially in the arid and semi-arid based lands, despite the challenges that we face on a daily basis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So you are the CEO. It's called the
Ripe Grow.
Ripe Grow Entrepreneur.
As the fruits keep on ripening, then we grow healthy.
Okay.
So that's where the name came from.
Okay, so the name comes from the process of the tree, the fruits growing,
ripening,
and ripening.
Then when we feed on them, we grow healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, Ripe Grow Enterprises farm.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, what inspires you to? What inspired you to become to start farming?
Yeah, one of the most basic thing is that I've grown up in this area.
Yes.
I've seen how our fathers and our mothers have been doing farming.
Yes.
And so, in my undergraduate, I took agricultural economics.
Okay.
And so, they were doing the culture way of farming. So now, after my studies, I decided now to bring the business concept into the farming.
The business
and that's why now I was motivated to come and show them you can have a small land, you maximize it to some resources.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. So, what do you enjoy the most about the agriculture, the agripreneur?
Yeah, you know, farming is simply taking advantage of God's creation. When you grow a plant, you don't need to pray for it to reproduce. When you give it the right nutrients, the water, everything that you need to manage, then you will have your money growing on the trees. So that motivates me that you are taking advantage of what is naturally available. Yes.
And creating something out of it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so can we walk around also? You show us around the farm.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so this initially it was banana plantation, as you can see. But because we want to maximize on the space, because the land is limited, we introduced vegetables along, and also we intercropped with the pawpaw trees, as you will see as we walk by.
Okay.
So now the bananas, they create a good microclimate, especially for the vegetables, because they don't need these harsh weather conditions. So the banana shade, it creates a microclimate whereby they can thrive well.
Oh, so for the vegetables.
For the vegetables, you can see how they are growing well. Yeah, so that is essentially how we are doing it.
Okay.
Yes.
So as we walk around, so here you have the kales and you also have the bananas. What other thing do you have in the farm?
We have passion fruits.
Okay.
We have avocado. We're also doing beekeeping.
So you do beekeeping?
Yes, yes, yes. Even today is our harvest day.
Oh.
Yeah, we will be harvesting today.
During the night? Or
during the night.
So
because
during the day,
you want to be available. Because now during the day the bees may become so aggressive. So we take advantage of the night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you will get the produce, of course.
Oh yeah. We will
definitely some.
Yeah. So we can continue with the walking around. Wow, this is very, very interesting.
So now we need, when you walk around,
Yes.
you should be seeing this is something that will bring money.
Yes.
The busy will bring money.
Money.
The purple will bring money.
Yes.
Even the suckers, we do sell them.
Oh,
And
yes.
still money. Yeah, so we are bringing economics into
Yes.
agriculture. That's the whole concept of agribusiness and agripreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I saw you were selected as one of the chosen people to represent the county during our Madaraka Day.
Yes.
Yes. What can you say about it?
Yeah, you know, now I'm a youth,
Yes.
and the advert
Yes.
was specifically focusing on the youth.
Yes.
These were between 18 to 35.
Yes.
I'm 31, so now
Exactly my age.
before now I exceed above the 35 years old.
Yes.
I should enjoy being youthful, by serving our communities,
Yeah.
by training farmers, because the program is basically taking advantage of youths, especially those who have been already into farming, to educate other farmers on how they can do it. Yeah.
And probably also offer the employment of, because I know you have people who are also helping you do
Yes,
this.
yes. Yeah, you need labor.
Yeah, labor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where should we go this direction?
I want us to go this direction so that we can go to the farm where we have the passion and the half avocado.
What have been your most significant failures during this process of agriculture, the entrepreneurship thing?
Yeah, you know,
The challenges.
the challenges. I don't know how I'll put them, because now, even when you face them as challenges, for you to overcome them, you have to turn upside down the card and look at them as opportunities. But one of the challenges that I experienced was this, because I'm an agricultural economist. I'm not into horticulture or the agronomy part of it. So at times you find that the crop is suffering from a certain disease or pest, and you are not aware of it. So now I had to overcome that by visiting as many farms as possible, or maybe when we have the trainings. So you have that hands-on knowledge or information, during the farming. So even those who have gone to the class, when they come here, ni kama inapata kuna ile ya darasa na kuna ile hapa. So you need hands-on experience. You know, well, if this is a certain disease, you know it, then you know the medication that probably it needs to be attended. If it's a pest, how you control it, the diverse ways of controlling the pest. Yeah, so I think the challenge was now getting to know that technical know-how, but now you overcome it by being a frequent visitor to trainings, to other farms. So you don't lock yourself in your own island. You need to explore.
You explore to get to learn also the farm.
Yeah, so I think the best learning that you can get when it comes to farming is now when you do the farming on the farm, rather than just Googling and all that. You
do the thing, so you put everything into practice so that you get to learn.
You get to learn where you have made the mistakes, and then you also need to begin small, then you continue to expand, because now you learn. If like when I began the farming, I could do like 100 trees of papaya, 100 trees of passion, like 30 trees of banana. As a training ground. Within a year I was very efficient in managing that crop from production till you harvest. That's why now I am able to expand, and so I minimize the risks of failing. Like now currently we have like 500 papaya trees. We have like 700 stands of banana, and passion fruit I have 1,000 plus. Yes, that is almost an
incredible.
So we'll have to go there and to see the upcoming farm for the passion.
Let's go, let's proceed. Where do we follow?
When it comes to disease management, pest management, and also the creating that good microclimate for the thriving of the tomato.
Yes.
So, but fortunately, we want to introduce hydroponics farming.
Oh, hydroponics farming.
Yeah. Now that is farming without using soil.
Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the hydroponic. I normally follow it on YouTube, and I've seen it on the video, but I've never seen it on real time.
Yeah. There is a program by World Food Program.
Yes.
They have given a grant, but as a farmer, there is a percentage that you will be contributing.
Okay.
They will establish a greenhouse. They fully install it with the kit, the hydroponics kit. They bring to you the seeds. We grow, we sell. Then when we begin to make the sales, now we begin to repay back a certain percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, we are 5 of us in this ward, and I happen to be one of those who will be benefiting from the program.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great news. So,
because now the challenge with when we use this normal soil, the issue of diseases, the issue of pests, the issue of nutrient management. You know, for the hydroponics, you are the one to feed the crop.
You are the one to feed
you are quite assured that the pumice, the media, doesn't have any nutrients, so you have to feed the crop. But now for this one, when you have you apply the manure, at times you assume the soil is nutritious, so you may get produce that is not of good quality.
You have talked of hydroponics, and as we know, Ukambani, sometimes you face a challenge with the water. So do you have a borehole, like, or well, you have, or how do you get your water for the crop?
Okay. What you have mentioned, I have it because I began from somewhere. I used, when I began farming in 2016, 2017, after I finished my campus, I worked with IBC. You remember that is the time we had three programs running in the IBC: voter registration, verification, and then the election in 2017. So the money that I got from IBC, it was almost ranging up to 50,000. I used to buy water to do farming. That's why now
very expensive.
Very expensive. I went. It was a total loss, but it was a training ground.
It was a training.
So afterwards, we sank a farm pond, but unfortunately, our soil is not that good in holding water, so it couldn't hold the water for a long period. So now we opted to go for a borehole. So we sank a borehole, and luckily we got safe water. So that is what we are using now for the farm. Even though in the hydroponics, the essence is also to use minimum amount of water, because you know the pumice is well contained in a place. It has the ability to hold more water, and also to dispense it to the roots. So it uses less water.
Okay. So let's proceed to the other end. You see the fruits. So this section is for the
this is for the purpose. The pawpaw plant does not need big space. So whenever we see some space in between the main crop that we have grown, like here we have done the hard avocado, but now we have intercropped it with the pawpaw. So now I think you can have the view. So this is now. So now this is the passion fruit. We grow the purple one.
So you said you have at least of around 1,000 trees?
In this plot is almost an acre and 3/4. We have 1,000 plants. Then we have the other older farm where I began with, where we have like 600 plants. But the on the other end we have pruned them because it reaches a point you prune it down that it can bring out new shoots. After you have harvested the fruits. So this is purple passion
Mm.
grafted.
Mm.
So the rootstock, we have the yellow passion. Then you graft the purple. The rootstock,
There's
the yellow
the
passion,
yellow passion, and there's
the purple.
the purple.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the rootstock, we are using the yellow one because it survives on harsh weather conditions. It is adaptable,
It is adaptable
to
to
the
the
kind of weather we have here.
Yeah.
The purple one is usually grown on the highlands.
Oh.
Yeah, so now we are trying to confuse it.
Yeah.
We
To adapt
the
to
root
this.
stock,
Yeah.
we have the yellow, then we graft it. You see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the point where it has
I
been
can see
grafted.
it,
Yeah,
Mm.
because now this one, now in the market, it fetches better prices than the yellow passion,
Yeah.
and the demand for the purple is a bit high.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see you have this the wire.
Yeah, this is now you have to erect these poles and the wire, so that now it can, it's a climbing plant.
Yeah.
The passion, it's a climbing plant, so you have to erect all these poles. Then you have to have the support. Yeah. So you see, we had now the avocado. Is the ass avocado.
That's
Yeah, even that one. So
yes,
it's along a line.
Yes.
So this is the house avocado. This one. By December we'll have to notice some flowers. Yeah.
By December.
Because now this is almost 1.5 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 1.5 years.
Yes. Yeah. It's 1.5 years old. So by the time it's 2 years, then you expect it to begin to reproduce. Okay. Yeah, you also see we are fighting on climate change, so we are doing agroforestry along the fence. We have the gravelia trees. They don't affect the farmland. They actually their leaves actually improve the soil structure. Yeah. When you are doing when you want to do agroforestry, this is one of the trees that you are advised to grow within the farm. Yeah, even you can grow it along the terraces because their leaves they add in the formation of a good soil structure and definitely humus and organic matter.
The organic matter.
Yeah.
I did a bit of agriculture.
Yeah.
So,
so you are understanding the concept.
I understand the concept.
So in every plant in our farm, we use the drip to conserve water.
So the purple is here. Which type of purple is this?
This is a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's called Malkia F1.
Oh, animal.
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
It begins to reproduce when it is 6 months old after you have transplanted.
Oh, just 6 months.
Yeah.
Ah.
Then that's when you notice the first flowers.
Yeah.
So once the flowers form a small fruit,
Yes.
you give it 3 months to harvest.
Okay.
So within a year you should have begun to harvest. Yeah, and then the plant can last as long as 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years.
So now what we do, we grow them simultaneously. Like we can grow, like in this season we grow 100 plants, the other season we grow 100, so that when they begin to phase out, you don't miss out to your buyer.
Yeah.
You don't disappoint your buyer.
You still have
you need to have your fruits all seasons. Yeah, all year round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you wish you could have done differently?
It's quite a technical question because
you can answer it as we walk around the farm. So.
Yeah, it's a good question because anyway, you cannot always be at the same spot. You need to grow. So as I've told you, we are now advancing. Like for the greenhouse, we found that probably when we do the hydroponics farming, it may work out well for us.
Yeah.
So we are embracing new technologies day in, day out.
Yeah.
Because now that's where the world is evolving.
Yeah, the world is
very fast.
Evolving.
So you need just to be up to date. Any technology that is coming your way.
Yeah.
You know, like few years back, we did not have the drip irrigation system.
It was not.
But now, through the research of the Israeli country, now we are adopting it in this part of
in Africa now.
In Africa now. Yeah.
Oh, that's which is very good.
Yes.
And, yeah. So there's a issue with the food security, and most of African countries face this challenge. As farmers, what are your plans? You know, as farmers in matters to eradicating the issues of food security.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that our farmers first of all need to do is to begin to change the way we see things. Because, like, I just give you an example. We had rains that really were causing havoc. But we, as the people who are in the dry areas, we were watching the rain as it rained. Watching the water go into rain, we first of all need to change the kind of thinking that we are having. Because when we say that, hey, farming cannot happen, like for example here in this place, then you will be fixed. That you will have fixed yourself to that. It's like a barricade. You cannot see further than that. So you need first of all to let our farmers to change their mindset, even before we talk about food security. Because the rains usually rain, but we don't harvest the water. You know, if we could have harvested the water, at least after the rains have subsided, you can continue with your farming. And actually the rains, the farming that really fetches money for the farmer is the one that we do off season. When you have collected, you harvested your water, then you begin farming. Even the ones who have grown maybe like food crops, like maize, beans, some of them now are drying up. Why? Because they grew them, but once the rains have subsided, you don't have supplement water. So even this can be an initiative by the county government to have everyone being pushed to do water harvesting. Because even now you don't have to claim that the kind of soil that I have cannot hold water. We have like the dam liners. We have new technologies whereby you can have a dam liner installed, then you collect your water, then you continue to do your farming.
Farming and produce more food.
You produce more food. So it's a mindset thing. And our farmers need an exposure.
You can walk us around this as we can go to another place.
And go to the beehive site.
The beehives. So guys, join us. We are heading to the beehives. I hope, stay tuned, keep it right here. So you can also tell us more about the beekeeping on your farm.
Yeah, beekeeping.
Yes.
I was introduced to beekeeping by a friend who runs also a farm.
Okay.
He's called his farm name is Native Bee Care. Native Bee Care.
Native Bee Care.
I think also you need to visit him. I think
I know him.
I'm
supposed to visit him, but we have not arranged. We have not arranged for the perfect time to meet. He's in what?
We are a group of youths. The top grade in Makueni County who are venturing in different value chains. So we have come up together so that maybe we do farm visits. So this is where I learned about beekeeping. So the bees here, I began the beekeeping. It was not for the bit of the honey harvesting, but for pollination of my passion fruits. Every fruit tree. So that's how I began. So currently now I have 20 beehives. and I'm targeting to this area. You can have like 100.
Okay.
Just this portion.
This portion.
A portion of like 70 meters by 20. You can have 100 bees.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have seen I have banana plants. That sap from the produce. Yeah. That sap. In our place we call it ngo. The bees really visit it because it's that juice that is there. When we were small kids, we could go and take that juice.
Yeah. I also tried that a long time. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So now our beehives can fill up quickly because the nectar is available from the trees that we have. So
what are the conditions for rearing bees? For somebody who maybe wants to start the beekeeping?
Okay, you need to have a site whereby it's free from noise and maybe far away from the homestead and free from the livestock and all that, because bees at times when maybe a bee approaches maybe a person, then the person begins to you need to have them secluded. Then the other thing is you need also to know what the amount of maybe produce that you want to harvest in a year. Like now a single beehive, this is the Langstrong type. A single beehive you can harvest it twice in a year, and in every harvest you can harvest like 10 kilograms.
You have talked of this is the type
Langstrong. Yes, so Langstrong type of beehive.
Oh, it's a beehive. See the type of bees.
No, it's a beehive.
The
beehive. Sorry. Yeah, it's the beehive. We have Langstrong. We have also others called the top bar.
Okay.
But now I prefer to use this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why this one?
Because of the way it is designed. Yeah. Not anything else.
The design.
The design. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It is one of the modern beehives that we have. Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is the one that pleased my eyes. Yeah.
So you went for it.
Yes.
So the challenges maybe you are facing, you can say you may be facing from the beekeeping.
Okay. Well, at the start, we could set up the beehive. We could place it somewhere, and the bees were not being captured. So now I had to come back to the one who sold the hives to me, and there is a certain liquid he gave me. So you come and you smear it so that now it can give that scent. So I think it was just an issue of a technical know-how. So once you know what the bees need, once the bees have entered the hive, then you are good to go. Yeah.
I think we can proceed to another place also. As we continue. So you also do sugarcane for
the sugarcane. As I've told you, I began it when I was making juice for my customers. So I will go and buy the whole plant, the whole stem, and now they would sell it to me together with the top part, which is usually used for replanting. So I came and established this place. I planted, and once you establish it, it continues. You see, it's producing other suckers. So it's something that is ongoing. I do sell it in the local market and also at water, our headquarters, for basically for those who do juices.
Okay.
Yeah. I
can see some pipes, water pipes. Do you do the irrigation for sugarcane?
Yeah, but this one we do it. We water directly. We don't use the drip or that. So that's a pipe. There is a place where we connect. Then we open just the water. Then the water fills the furrows. Yeah, because we water it just like once in every 2 weeks.
In every 2 weeks.
So twice in a month. Yeah, that is enough because you see it has a good cover. these dried leaves, we place them down there. They form part of the organic manure. Then they also act as a cover for the soil, so the moisture does not
we retain the moisture.
Yeah, we retain the moisture.
Okay. Hey, this is very great. I've never seen that. You know, in our place we grow a lot of sugarcane. I come from the region where sugarcane we have a lot of.
We have a lot of rains over there.
We have a lot of rain.
Yeah, that's why.
Irrigation, I've never seen.
Yeah, we have to irrigate because now this is an arid land.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are really doing a great work as a youth.
Thank you.
And this to tell other African youths that it is possible for youths also to make it in life.
Sure.
And
especially in farming.
In farming.
Yeah.
And as we as youths who are watching this and doing this we are doing to promote the youth, tell them also that it is possible we can make it.
Yeah, yeah.
As an Africans, you know, our countries imports a lot of farm produce. We are just some of us were just lazing around, but with this, you clearly demonstrate to African youth that it is possible. You can do.
Yeah.
Thank you for the good work. Man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so, and also maybe to our youths. They need to take up the challenge. And think outside the box. Once you are done with your studies, that is your 844 system. Forget about that and begin now to study whatever you like. Because like for me every day I have to learn something new as far as my field of agriculture is concerned. And there is a certain writer who said that if you would learn something new every day in your field, within 5 years you'll be an expert. And I think that's where I'm heading to. Yeah, thank you.
You have already given the advice to the youth. I was just looking for a question to you can an advice you can give to the fellow youth. On the
they need you know, every information is available. It is only us who are not taking advantage. You have good books. They need to read. If you study the lifestyle of all these men who are successful, they are men who really study. After they are finished school, that is when they begin now to study. It is called self-education. Ile yako wewe mwenyewe unajituma. Hapo you don't need a professor. You are your own professor.
You are your own professor.
So when you develop that habit, it continues to develop your brain. Just as a marathoner works out, goes running. The person who does marathon does not just wake up and go and win a marathon. No. He has to put in practice. Yes.
How do you stay on top of the industry as a farmer?
I was saying, leave alone being on top in the area of farming. In any area, in any aspect in life, you need always to be on your toes. You need to study. You need to know what is new. You need to anticipate of what is coming in the future. And you can only do that by focusing on your area. You specialize on that area. Don't be just a general person knowing everything. Specialize on something. Work on it day and night. And by the end of every day, what have you learned as far as your area of specialization is concerned? Any upcoming something that any trending thing, you need to have known it before it becomes trending news. Because you need to be a researcher.
Wow, that's a very good answer. Very great. At some point, do you deal with the experts in this field at any point? And what are the instances that you require the experts, especially on the farming part of it?
So mostly for the expertise part of it, I do farm visits. A lot of them. Whenever someone is at the top 3, maybe in a given area, I usually make a point. Even if I'll go as an individual, I go and learn. Because now that's the only way you are going to gain the knowledge, the information that person has. So I really do farm visits. I go to other farms, and maybe I can have one take home from that visit. Then I bring and implement it in my farm. By the end of the day, I will have many take homes from different farms. So definitely that point of expertise, you need to interact with men who have gone ahead. Yeah.
Okay, what motivates you on? What motivates you to keep on farming, doing the thing you do?
Yeah, for me, farming, to see maybe that if you have placed a seed in the soil, to see it emerge, see it to grow, it reaches the stages where it begins to produce fruits. Then a point comes now when you begin to harvest. I think there is nothing pleasing, more pleasing than that. Just to see that process and to say that
coming up in
yeah,
the tree,
and to say that I have seen this tree grow from this point to that end. It's really amazing, and it makes you to continue, interacting with the soil, interacting with the plants. It's really fulfilling. Yeah.
So, as a youth doing farming in Africa, how do you compare African kind of farming with the rest of the world, based on what you have learned?
I think there's a generation that is coming, whereby this generation will bring a difference, especially in the area of farming, because during the days when I was in high school, we didn't have as many youths doing farming, but now I think the youths, and the youths, they are energetic. So as long as the youths are getting into the farming in Africa, and which is really blessed with natural resources and good weather and climate, I think Africa is going places, even though we have not reached to the point whereby in other continents whereby they have really advanced in terms of technology and all that. But with what we have, I think we are going to become better and better, if only our young people fold their sleeves and get their hands dirty and get into the game of farming. Yeah.
So normally we see as African countries, we do our governments do export a lot of farm produce. Do you think it has an effect on farmers, and what can you say about it?
Yeah, it has an effect because we export raw product, not processed or not value-added products. So definitely when we export like coffee and the like, it usually comes back to us with some additional costs. Not the same way we sold it as a raw product. So it's an appeal to our government, and I think because for the previous regime for Professor Kibwana, we had the Kalamba food processing plant. We also have another plant for milk production, that is in Kathonzweni. I think they are planning to be processing yogurt and all that. So if in every county, I thank God for the devolution bit of it, because now at least it is bringing the development and the grassroots. It is helping to bring the development in the grassroots. So if we could continue to embrace step by step those baby steps, we begin those small processing industries. At least with that, with time, we'll definitely uptake the massive value addition part of it.
What are the things a person may need to start farming?
First of all, you need to be very ambitious. That is quite key of what you want to farm, and probably it may take a different route as you continue with your research and all that. So you need to be ambitious. You need to be passionate of what you are doing. And when I mean about passion, is even if you are not being paid for doing what you are doing, you can still do it. You have to put the money concept out, especially when you are beginning farming. You know, mostly people go into farming because I hear there is a lot of money in this and that. No, that's not the right approach. You need to have a persuasion of why you want to do this, and especially if you do farming to impact lives, to make contribution for the human race. Like now, I decided to do farming in dry areas where people are moving out, where they don't want to start farming in such areas. So it has a positive impact in the community. It's an awakening. So pesa ni sawa, lakini usiweke pesa mbele sana. First of all, look what contribution will you be making when you are gone? How will we remember? Yeah, I think with that in mind, you can easily trace down that God-given innate ability within you, and you pursue it. Thank you.
So, thank you so much. I know there are several people who are also watching this show and they are really enjoying. And maybe one or two people may want to reach you. How will they reach you?
Okay, we have a website. If you just go to Google, you will search Ripe Grow Enterprises. There you will have our contacts. They are available. So you can always reach out to us. You come for a visit. We also do farm plans for our farmers. So we are there to transform the lives of our communities. That is the bottom line. And our vision is to make the assets of Africa to bloom.
So maybe you can just say some of the numbers. Maybe somebody may be just watching this and want to reach you. Just,
if you want to reach out to me, my number is 0704 47 9201. And for those who are fan of the Airtel, you will have to use 07 800 22177.
So you can zoom and show them the Ripe Grow. The Ripe Grow Enterprise.
Zoom.
The Ripe Grow.
Yes, making the assets of Africa bloom.
Making the
assets of
Africa bloom.
We want to make them productive. Because Africa is 53% assets.
What do you mean by assets?
Arid, it's like I'm assuming everyone knows the initials, what they really mean. Assets is assets. The meaning of assets is arid and semi-arid lands. So where we are standing, this is an arid and semi-arid land.
So this is just out of the. Do you see the Africa becoming the superpower in the future? We are the sole producer of, I think, the big range of natural resources. So if we as Africans can just have an awakening, then we could see the opportunities that we have in Africa, and that's why the West, China are coming to Africa. Why? Because we are rich in natural resources. Our weather is good. So I think Africa will become in future the answer to the problems that are facing the world, the climate change and all that. So here we go, Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis, for your time. I really appreciate it. It has been a great time together, walking through your farm and seeing all that you are doing as a youth. It's so much incredible. And we appreciate you for that. And I know every youth that is watching this video also get to learn something, and they are also picking up something that is valuable that can make their life also change. And I really appreciate the time that you allowed us also to be in your place here, and thank you so much. I hope we'll meet next time, especially when you are going to harvest your honey.
Yeah, lazima utapata kilo moja.
So I think our video will end here, and thank you guys so much for watching this video and watching this show. Please make sure you keep it here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure that you do subscribe. And in case you have any question, just leave it on the comment section there, and you'll be answered definitely. So thank you so much, and bye bye.
See you.
Bye bye.
Kuja kwa market kuna kukata. Hata kukata all year round. Pate naweza produce pate. Okay. Juu hii inatokanga on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis. Inatoka
300. Na kilo ni 120. 120. So in a week inaweza kuwa konsua unaweza pata like 30 to 40.
The yellow passion.
This is the local. No, this is the local avocado.
Local avocado.
This is what now will be grafting as yeah.
So all your seeds you produce here.
Yes. As a farmer, if we want to get into fruit farming, first of all establish a nursery. Because if you don't have the nursery, then it will be very costly for you, and you'll be discouraged to get into farming. Because now this is when it is grafted, one goes for 100. If the house is grafted, it goes for 150. Yeah, then we are having the papaya. Those ones that are sprouting.
Those are papaya.
Yeah, those are papaya seeds. This is Kalina. Previously we have been growing Kalina.
This one?
This is cashew nut.
Oh, cashew nut.
This is cashew nut.
So these are how cashew nut looks?
Yeah. Yeah, these are cashew nut seeds. Yeah. We call it corrosion in our place. Yeah.
Okay.
So now these are the papaya that are germinating. So this is Kalina. We have grown Malkia in our farm, but now our buyer is saying that we do a mix up. That we have Malkia and Kalina. The Kalina one produces small fruits. Malkia produces big fruits. We want to put now the mixture of both. Then now, because we are fighting climate change. We are fighting the adverse effects of climate change. That's why we have this is Gravelia tree. This is Gravelia. Now, for this one, we want to give it back to the community. So during the October itakuwa ni right grow shuleni kupanda miti. Yeah. Just the way we are supply them to school. Those who want to buy, you can also buy. Yeah.
That's all.